everybody, today's book that I want to tell you about is special to me, not just because it's a great book, but because it is one of the first books I remember reading when I started doing story times at the library, like over 25 years ago. That was a long time ago. And it was so much fun then that I used it a lot over the years. But there's a problem. It's hard to get your hands on a copy of this book unless your mom or dad maybe had a copy when they were little, or I guess you could buy a used copy or off the internet, or you could do what I did, which is to contact your local public library and see if they have a copy that you can check out, take home and read. In fact, the copy that I'm going to show you today, it came from my local library. And so I checked it out, and that's a perfect way to get your hands on this book to read it. It is called Hi, Pizza Man, and it is by Virginia Walter, and the pictures are by Ponder Gomble, and this is a really fun book. It's kind of a guessing game. You have to kind of make a guess as to what's going to happen on the next page after you read a page. You read it, then you make a guess, and you turn the page. And it's all about a little girl who tells her mom, "I'm hungry," and her mom says my favorite words, "Let's order a pizza." And so, boy, your mom has a really deep voice right there. But they order a pizza, and then they start imagining, what would the little girl say when the pizza gets delivered to their house? If it's a pizza man, she's going to say, "Hi, pizza man." But what if it's not a pizza man? What if it's a pizza girl? What if it's a pizza cat? What if it's a pizza cow? What would you say then? And that's what this book's all about. It's about how do you greet these people if they were delivering the pizzas to your house. And it's super duper fun. And like I said, it has been a favorite of mine for a very long time. So I recommend do what you can. See if you can't get a copy of this book to read at your house. Today, what I thought we would do as far as an activity goes is let's make our dream pizza. Here's what we're gonna need. Now, in the book I just talked about, Hi, Pizza Man, we used our creativity and came up with the different things we would say to whoever was delivering our pizza. And so for today's art activity, I decided let's keep our creativity going. Some of my favorite types of art projects are the ones where you just get started, like they tell you how to start it, but then they leave you alone so that you can use your own imagination and your own creativity to come up with whatever you want to come up with. Plus, not only are we using our creativity today, we're also going to help improve our scissor skills, because especially if you are not in kindergarten yet, scissors can be kind of tricky. But I'll tell you a little secret. My kindergarten grade card, scissor skills was my lowest grade, and I never really got better at them. In fact, when I first started working at the library like 20 years ago, my boss told me, "You don't cut very well with scissors, do you?" And I said, "Nope." So I haven't gotten a whole lot better. So anytime you can work on scissor skills is a bonus in my book. So you will need scissors for today's craft. You will also need a marker or something to draw with. It could be a crayon, it could be a pen, it could be whatever. You also need a glue stick. Now you could use regular school glue if you'd like, but glue sticks seem to work better for little hands. You will also need some paper. Now, you could just use white paper for all of it, and then you could do a lot of coloring, but you could also use construction paper if you'd like, because it's already in different colors. But this is what we need: paper, scissors, something to draw with, and something to glue. And we're gonna make paper pizzas. So like I said, I'm just gonna tell you how to get started. After that, there is no wrong way. You do this however you want. You are going to draw your crust. Now, is your pizza gonna be round? Maybe you've got one of those square pizzas. Those are good pizzas. Maybe you have a triangle-shaped pizza. You draw your crust, whatever shape you want. Maybe you're gonna make it kind of wiggly. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a wiggly crust like this. That's the crust of my pizza. That's pretty nice. Now, we are going to cut out our pizza crust. Now that I have my pizza dough cut out, I used white paper because I think that looks most like pizza dough, but maybe your pizza dough is not made out of flour and stuff like this. Maybe your pizza dough is made up of mashed up bananas. In that case, use like yellow construction paper. You get to decide what color your crust is. I am going to give you one more little tip before we start adding our toppings. I want you to take, no matter what shape you did it, I want you to take your marker or your crayon and just a couple of times around your pizza dough, just kind of make some marks like that, because that'll make it look like it's dough that has some lumps in it. Now, other than that, it's imagination time. You can use the construction paper, maybe ask mom and dad if they have some old magazines with pictures of food in it, but your job is to put toppings on your pizza. Whatever you want. You can put whatever you want on your pizza. So get some scissors and get some paper and have at it. Here's the pizza I'm gonna make. We're gonna start with some spicy, super duper spicy tomato sauce because I like spicy stuff. In fact, I'm gonna make mine a super duper spicy pizza. So I do want some cheese though, so let me cut some cheese up. Now this is super hot peppered cheese. That's why it's orange and it's not yellow. This is hot, super hot habanero cheese pepper cheese that I'm putting on here. So we're gonna put this cheese on top of this super spicy. Oh, I can't get this cheese, it's stuck to my crust. Oh, just like that. Okay, what else would go on a super duper spicy pizza? Oh, that's right. How about if I put some onions? I'm gonna use white paper for my onions, and I'm gonna cut a different shape. Instead of those rectangles, I'm gonna see if I can't cut some curved moon shapes. There we go. We'll put some onions on my pizza. Spread them out a little bit. And now you know what? I'm gonna put some hot peppers on mine. So I need some circles to look like some jalapeno pepper slices. We're gonna put 3 jalapeno slices on this little personal pan pizza. We could do more if we wanted, but we'll do that. Oh, I'm gonna put one more thing on my pizza. I know it's not spicy, and I know some people don't like it, but I'm gonna do it. On my pizza, I want some pineapple. And there we go. I made a pizza. Now, if you wanted, you could always take your glue stick, and as you add toppings to your pizza, you could glue those down so they stay in place, or you could leave them loose and then keep like little bowls, get some styrofoam bowls and sort all your different toppings in the bowls and build pizzas for everybody in your family. Whatever you want to do, there is no wrong way to do this, but all you have to remember is once you have it made and you take your pizza to somebody in your family, they better greet you the right way. Like in Hi Pizza Man, maybe they're going to say, "Hi Pizza Man," or maybe they're going to say, "Hi Pizza Woman," or maybe they're going to say, "Hi Pizza Monkey." I don't know. But I hope you guys had fun making your pizzas. I will see you next time. In each video in this series, we're going to take a minute or so to teach you a pre-reading skill that you can use with your child to help them grow into becoming a lifelong reader. Now, don't worry, they're not overly complicated. They're simple things that you can do that will really help your child. Make reading fun. In the video where I discussed print motivation, we learned that that is simply making books and reading time something your child wants to do. Now, in my years as a children's librarian, I oftentimes had parents ask me, what can I do to make reading time more fun with my kids? Or they would say something like, I don't understand why they'll sit through a 30-minute story time, but at home I can't get them to sit for one book. Well, oftentimes after discussing with the parent or hearing them read to their child, I totally got it. A lot of times as adults, we seem to care way too much about looking silly. We don't want to look silly. And so if we don't want to look silly, we don't have fun when we read the books. Yeah, we may say the words on the page, but if there's an animal sound, make the animal sound. If it's a sing-song book, sing the song. Again, remember, you don't have to be a great singer. Sing the song. Make the book fun. Use funny voices. I don't do funny voices. You do funny voices. Do a funny voice. If you've never done it before, the first time you do it, your child will stop what they're doing and pay attention to you. Make the books fun. Not only will it make reading time more enjoyable for your child, it'll make it more enjoyable for you. You should allow yourself to be silly every once in a while. And one of my life philosophies is, if you can't be silly around your own kids, who can you be silly around?